Blog Talk Radio.
Big Blue Nation, welcome to the Shakedown. I'm your host, Shakes. I got my co-host / producer with me, Jroc. We're going to bring in Roldy in just a minute. Say what's up, Jroc, my fault.
No worries, bro.
But we're going to bring in Roldy in just a minute. But first we wanted to give a little shout out to a few fans. So, Jroc?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout-out quick to all our international fans, all our international followers who follow us on Twitter and the website, bbnuncensored.com. And again, if you don't follow us on Twitter, you can give us a call at 929-477-2686, or follow us at hashtag The Shakedown. That's BA Shakedown, all one word. We're also on Facebook, Big Blue Nation. And of course Twitter at BBN Uncensored. If you guys can't listen to us live, you can also download the episodes on iTunes. Just type in the Shakedown in the search window, and you'll see all the latest episodes. So I guess we're gonna start off the show, Shakes, with our draft grades, right?
Yeah. Overall insight of the draft. Just what's your take on it?
I would say, I guess I'll go playing there. First round, Odell Beckham, I give him an A plus for that, because the guy was rated the top 5.
You give it an A, Jroc?
Yeah. Hold on. I give it an A for Odell Beckham Jr. And I guess, like I say, he was rated top 5 wide receiver. So enough said about that. Weston Richburg, I give an A minus. So I think he's going to start. I think he's going to start over J.D. Walton. Jay Bromley in the 3rd round, I give the question mark, because I still don't know why they drafted him. He was rated 6th round draft pick on everybody's board, but they drafted him 3rd. So it's a question mark right there. Nate Burley, I would give like a B minus on Nate Burley, because I think he's going to be a good special teams player. Same thing with Bennett Jackson. I think I see them as 2 good special teams players. And Devon Kennard in the 5th round, I would give him like a C, because he's injury prone, and also he doesn't master any one position. He plays inside linebacker, outside linebacker, and defensive end. So we'll get to see which position they're going to put him at. So that's my grade. My overall grade, I would give them right now between a B minus and a C. So I guess I'll take it over to Roldy. What's your grade?
All right. I mean, I'm gonna give Beckham, I'll give that an A. Richburg, we desperately needed an interior lineman, especially in the center position. So I'm definitely going to give an A to that. Jay Bromley, again, I agree with you, Jroc. For a guy that was, supposed to be projected in the 6th round, and, getting him in the 3rd round kind of, got me a little bit. So I'm going to give that one a C. As far as Nate Bailey, I'll give him a C too. What I do like about him, he knows how to hit people. He's a hitter. He could play, a hybrid, play as a linebacker and a safety. And just like you said, Jroc, I think he'll be a good special team guy. Bernard, the same thing too. As far as special team, I think he'll excel at that, because that's what he was doing also at Notre Dame. Williams pickup, I love the Williams pickup. That I got to give him an A. For a guy to be as still on the board coming up as the, second finalist of that trophy. And for him to still be up on the board and we got him, I got to give him, an A on that one. As far as Kennard, that one I'm going to give a C. I'm definitely going to give a C on that one. What about you, Shakes?
Here we go. All right. Let's start off with Odell Beckham. I'll give that a clean A.
Okay.
Evans would have been an A+ to me, but also Donald would have been an A+ to me, but you can't go wrong, again, like I said before. So I give it a clean A. Richburg, same thing, clean A. It's going to anchor our line for the next 5-10 years. It's going to be something like Sean O'Hara to us, the smarts and, excuse me, the smarts and just the knowledge, and, yeah, he's going to have every lineman on point. He's just going to have everybody on the same accord. So I like the pickup. Of course, I think we should have got tight end on that time. But I'm not going to go there right now. Bromley. I give it a C+. You know what? Y'all a little hard on it, and I understand it because it's a questionable pick. But, I mean, the guy, he's a pass rusher. He gets to the quarterback.
Yeah, that's the one thing I gave a plus to.
Yeah, he's a penetrator, and that's what you want up the middle. I mean, we could have had him in the 4th round, Jroc, like we talked about, but hey, we got him, and I'll give it a C+.
And not to cut you off too, Shakes, but at the same time, he doesn't look like one of those stacked defensive tackles. He looks fucking stocked up, though. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I kind of like, and I saw it in him. He's not one of those stacked middle, defensive linemen. He's a stocky
overweight.
dude.
He might not be able to move much. Yeah, he's more like a candy type. So
yeah, he definitely.
Yeah. So Burhay, I like him because he hits, man, and the highlights that I've seen him hit is just unbelievable. But
oh my God,
he has to learn how to catch. And Steve had brought that up this morning. The guy kind of has brick hands. Another guy that has brick hands is my boy Williams, but he runs like a beast. He runs like an animal, man. Yo,
you know what? I forgot Williams, man. I overlooked him. Damn.
Yeah, man, you did.
I didn't grade him, man. My bad. I give Williams an A++, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I was a little more Russian judges and gave it a B+, but I'm definitely high on the pick. I'm really high on that pick. Denard, I like him if he pans out to be a good pass rusher. If he can give us some sacks or some quarterback hurries, then it's not such a bad pick.
Right.
And who else did we get? Am I missing? Oh, Jackson, your boy Jroc, Notre Dame, dude. I really don't have too much to say about him. I don't know how many corners we expect to carry. I just don't understand. We have about 13 cornerbacks. I mean, can we trade one of them, 3 of them, and get a tight end? Maybe.
We don't know how Jerry Reese operates. I mean, for him to get that much cornerbacks and safeties, I mean, is that telling us that maybe there's a chance we might not sign guys like Roll and I mean, we did take a 1 year on them, so 1 year on Thurman. So I'm guessing maybe he has in his mentality that, you know what, I'm not going to re-sign those guys. I'm just going to try to get 1 year. Maybe. I mean, would you agree that's what he's doing?
Can I take this, Jroc? Let me take this.
Yeah, we have a caller, Shakes, but if you want to take the call first, or you want take that question?
Let's wait on that. Let me take this.
All right. Hold on.
He wants all these corners and everything because we don't know who's going to pan out, and a lot of these guys that we got is may not even be here past this season. You know what I mean? Like Antoine Rowe is in his last season on his contract, and he's getting up in their age, so
right.
they want to protect themselves that way. Also, Will Hill, with his suspensions, can't trust them. So they want to bring in a whole lot of bodies at safety just to make sure that they are covered. And in corners, I just don't understand how many corners we going to have. I mean, I love it, but good grief.
Yeah.
Really? All right, yeah, we can take the caller. My bad, Jroc. Go ahead.
No problem. All right, caller, welcome to Shakedown. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello? Hey, this is Avery, man.
Hey, what's up, Avery?
What's up, man?
Avery from New York. How you guys doing?
What's going on?
All right, I thought there was someone on before me waiting, though.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, there was nobody for you.
Oh, okay. No, I just was calling in, man. I was listening to you guys a little bit beforehand. It looks like there's like 9 corners, including the 2 that was just put on that's on the roster now.
That's a lot of corners, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of corners. I mean, what? Only 5 or 6 gonna make the team, right?
Yeah. On Nukamura, Horsley, Howard, James, McBride, Rogers, Camardi, Scott, Thurman. Thurman's another one, and then we just got the other 2 that just came in. Jackson and Jackson is the only one. Yeah, the other one.
Guy from Chicago, Bowman.
Bowman, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot.
But
there's
you
a
know
lot
what?
of corners. Yeah.
Bowman is a 1 year, right?
Yeah.
We got him on a 1 year contract, right?
Yeah, he's a 1 year.
I like that pickup. I kind of like that pickup. That was not a bad pickup too.
But how many are we going to carry?
Isn't Jackson the second tallest cornerback we got so far?
He may be.
I think so. I think
Was he one of the free agents ones, Jackson?
No,
the wide receiver. We drafted him.
Yeah.
Oh, Bennett, he's 6 feet. Bennett Jackson, he's 6
Yeah.
feet, it says here. He's 6 feet.
Okay. So, all insight, like, on your overall draft, what do you give it?
Well, I give it a B. I mean, I agree with everything you guys were saying. I like, Beckham. I like the Richburg kid. I give him I may even give him an A, because when you rate it that high and you were able to get somebody that good, and they said it wasn't that many centers and guards that were good in the draft.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that may be an A. And who I'm really excited, I really like also is that the running back guy. What's his name?
Williams.
Williams, yeah, man. That guy, good way to put it. He's a beast. I watched him on film. The only thing he's not great at looking when you're catching the ball, but maybe they could teach him. What is he? 21. He's 21, so I think he can
listen, just like everybody in this drive, everybody's going to have a flaw to them.
Right.
Each and every player is going to, have one thing they're going to have to, once they get into the league, they're going to have to work on. His happens to be his hands. But that's why we have Rashard Jennings.
Over people, boy.
That's why we have Rashard Jennings. We have Rashard Jennings to do that. And, if we're doing, running back screen, it's not like we're going to need Williams to do that. We have Jennings to do it.
And you know what I like about Williams, too? Not to cut anybody off, but you know what I like about Williams is that he knows how to block. He picks up blitz packages well, and as a rookie, that is huge.
Yes, I agree. I think because somebody was talking about, well, he doesn't on Twitter that he doesn't really catch well. And I'm like, this kid ran for over 2,000 yards in one season and 18 touchdowns. Let him just run and let somebody else handle the screen to do something. You know what I mean?
We got Wilson and Jennings for that, but thank you for taking the call, man.
Thank you, guys. All right, sir.
One love, Abe. And guys, another thing too. I know everybody's saying, Nate Birdie, he can't catch and everything like that, but hey, it's not like we're going to use him for a wide receiver, you know what I mean? Yes, he does have to work on that. He has to work on that, but
not to have brick hands, though. But
absolutely.
At the same time, Birdie, you can't go wrong. He's like the Dawkins type. He's going to be flying around the field, man.
Man. He is like a Dawkins type.
he's always in the right spot, man.
Kid give his all on special team, because let's face it, we all know that's where he's going to be at.
Yeah,
but
and
while he's doing that, maybe he'll start to grasp and work on his catching skills. But as far as him being a safety and being a hybrid as a linebacker, trying to stop the run, trying to stop the pass, man, that's all you need in your safety.
Can you imagine if you're a kick returner and you see him with nobody blocking him coming towards you?
Oh, my God.
You're going to shit your pants.
And that's what everybody's saying. He's all over the field.
Roldy, I don't know about him being a linebacker, though. He's only 5'10". I don't know about the linebacker.
Maybe.
No, I know they're not going to put him as a linebacker, but, the one good thing that, from what I was reading is that he can play, if they need be, if they need him to put him in the box, just like Will Hill. Last year, at times they were putting Will Hill in the box, So if he could do that and do the safety thing, man, sky's the limit for this guy, man.
He might be a starter in a year or two, so maybe.
Yeah.
Any more callers there, Rob?
No.
All right.
We got some comments on Twitter, though. We got Mike Farmer from the Farmer family.
Okay.
From the Farmer family. He says Andre Williams will be the running back for the Giants for years to come. Jennings will be good for him, too, until he matures fully as a player.
Okay.
Andre who?
He said
Andre Williams?
Andre Williams.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. Any more?
So I agree with that. He said Andre Williams is going to be the future, and Rashad Jennings is going to get
the one thing that I'm nervous about him, because he's a physical running back, is just injuries. You know what I'm saying? Because a guy like that, look at why Ahmad Bradshaw. He was a physical runner, and that was his negative part. Is by him being physical, he was getting injured. So I'm just kind of like nervous about that.
My counter on that is, speed guys get hurt too. Look at Wilson, look at Felix Jones. So even if you're not physical, them running backs take a pounding. So it's a given.
Yeah,
good point. Good point, man. But
he ran 355. He had 355 carries just last year, man. Over 2,000 yards. Yeah, he got a lot of work on him.
Oh my God,
yeah.
that's a lot of fucking fucking carries right there, man. Shit.
Yeah, it is. So
but at the same time, it's not like he's going to be an every down. It's not like he's going to be an every down running back. So that's the good thing. He's just going to be part of that rotation.
He's going to share it with maybe two more guys. So
right
about that. So yeah.
I just want to know is how are we going to use, if David Wilson comes back, how are we going to use Wilson into that grand team of the running backs? You know what I mean?
I think it would be a new version of Earth, Wind, and Fire, baby.
Hey, I would love that. I would love that.
He plays that. Well, he plays that Darren Sproles type role.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Where he gets green and
if you throw him in like the slot, that's kind of nasty.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen. Overall, with this draft, we gotta be, happy about what went down. You know what I mean? With the players that we took, 4-year guys. Because the last previous drafts, we would, just like everybody's saying, we were taking risks. We just went with more athletic guys than guys that either didn't finish 4 years of college, that has the potential of being great. We just chose those guys. But for us to pick the guys that did 4 years of college, not only that they're athletic, but they're fucking smart, man. Those are the type of guys that after a game or before a game, they're watching film. They know what they got to look at to get better and everything like that. You got to love that. You got to love it.
All right. Now we're going to do a little special thing on our show. What's that show? What is it, Around the Horn? They got Buy or Sell or whatever. We're going to have our own version. It's going to be all in the nah. So we're going to start that right now just to give y'all a sample of how we're going to present it to y'all. So the first question is, if we pick up Xavier Grimble from USC, are y'all all in or not?
No.
I'm not going to be all in.
You all in?
Not in.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be all in. Not as a starter, but somebody that's definitely in a heavy rotation.
Listen, we already got 4 guys that, out of the 4, 2 of them are project guys. I don't want to bring in another guy for him to be part of the rotation, number one. Number 2, to be a project guy. To me, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be in it, all in.
I think, like, even with that, I would want to sign a veteran like Finley or trade for Fourier, something like that. Just to have somebody ahead of him to teach him the ropes, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm with Roldy, man. I don't see us bringing in another project guy when we already have 2 of them already on the roster. So it's
Right.
a waste of time.
It really is a waste of spot.
Okay. All right, number 2, Ruben Randle having a big year with Beckham and Cruz on the roster.
I'm all in.
Nah.
You not?
Yo, I don't
Why
know, man.
not?
It's a question mark. So I'm gonna go with nah because he had a chance to excel and be the number 1 dude last year, but he didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Cruz went down. Knicks wasn't playing good. He should have been the guy, but he wasn't. So I don't see that. I don't see him. I don't see him transferring that over to this year. So I'm
the reason why I say I'm all in is because number 1, it's going to light a fire because now he has Beckham, that's on his team again. You know what I mean? And he's the number 1 pick. So obviously everybody was always high on it, Ruben Randle. Now that's going to light a fire on him. That's number 1. Number 2, I think with that new offensive scheme that McAdoo is going to have, I think it's going to be a little bit simple for Ruben Randle to grasp, and I think that's going to help him, excel and have a good year, a big year.
Okay, piggybacking off of you, I'm all in too, because I feel like you can't really double team either guy, and
right.
With that saying, they all going to have a lot of single coverages this year, a lot of them, especially if we get a tight end. If we bring in a tight end, they all going to get a lot of single coverages, and it's not going to be so much of a wide receiver option where him and Eli is not on the same page. I mean, they're going to have routes where he's going to have a assigned route to go, and Eli is going to know that route, and he's going to hit that route on point. And I just feel like that he's going to have a big year because of that, and because of that, we're going to have a great wide receiver core too, with a good offensive line to protect Eli. So I have high hopes for Randall. Number 3, linebacker core. All in or not?
Nah. The linebacker core, it's been weak ever since what's the guy name? I forget his name. But nah, man. Linebacker core, I don't like Spencer Paysinger. What is he playing, weak side or strong? He's playing weak side, right?
Yeah, I think he played weak.
Yeah, I don't like Paysinger, man. I hope this kid Devon Kennard takes the spot from him. But I think the linebacker was weak. The linebacking core was weak before Beeson got there. It's a little bit stronger now because Beeson's the leader. He makes those guys a little bit.
Right.
He makes some guys fight a little bit more when they're out there. But yeah, I still until I see them on the field, I still feel the linebacker core is weak. So I'm saying.
I mean, I'm all in, just like you just said, Jroc. You know what I mean? The linebacker core has gotten better. Think about last year before Beeson got there. I mean, we were just a mess. We were just playing, musical chairs with linebackers the same way we would do musical chairs with the offensive linemen. But now having Beeson back there, that too. But now having Beeson now for a full season now, keep in mind we got him halfway through the season. Now we have Beeson, for a full season. We have Jameer McClain. Yes, he's an average, linebacker, but he'll solidify that strong side, and having Beeson in the middle, I feel pretty good about it. I'm all in on that.
All right, this is my position. So,
yep.
You're not really big on Paysinger, but I wasn't really big on him if you asked me the same question last season. But when I seen him this season, I seen a guy that was flying around, but just didn't have any direction. And when Beeson came on the team, he had direction. You seen a better Passinger, you seen a better Williams, and that's why I feel like I'm all in on these linebackers, because the leadership of Beeson and his knowledge of the plays that's going on, the offensive plays, so he can be the quarterback of the defense. And I just see the sky's the limit for this linebacker core, especially if
Shit, I'm shocked that you all in, especially when you always wanted a linebacker. I'm shocked right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, it looks good to me, especially if McClain can come back healthy and be physical like he was here in Baltimore. I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
I'm all in. I'm all in too.
Any
You
more
gotta get
Twitter
Jroc to be
questions?
all in.
Any more Twitter questions before we go off?
Let me take a look at the Twitter board. We still got Mike Fromm. He's talking about Ahmad Bradshaw. He says he's nowhere near the size of Williams coming in. Look at Andre's legs in comparison. Tough to injure a tank, to a quarterback protector. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's nice.
I agree with that.
Mike Fromm always give out good little nuggets.
Yeah, definitely.
Always. But yeah, just hit us up on hashtag the Shakedown. Twitter questions, we take them all.
All
I want
day.
to close out the show. Roldy, you want to go first?
Nah, I mean, listen, it's all love, you know, for all the Giant fans, Giant Nation. We all Big Blue here, and listen, overall, like I said, I love the moves that the Giants made. You know, now it's time for those guys to, you know, get used to the NFL, get used to their teammates, and now once everybody gets together, it's time to start building chemistry now before the preseason starts. You know, so that way we could go on our way to greatness this year.
You didn't want to talk about that Hayden contract?
Huh?
You ain't want to talk about that Hayden contract? I know you
Oh,
told me before we went
Joe
on air.
Hayden. I mean, I was shocked when I saw that, man. Listen, Joe Hayden, I'll give him his props. I've never seen a contract like that. 4-year extension, $45 million, and every single fucking penny of that $45 million is fucking guaranteed. That's fucking great. You don't see that much in the NFL.
He deserves it, man. He's one of the
Oh,
best
yeah,
quarterbacks in
The
the league.
lockdown. He's a lockdown.
Oh, my God. Yeah, shit. And now he has Gilbert on the opposite side of them.
Yeah.
I mean, think about how the defensive secondary is going to look, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be a very sick secondary if their safeties come through. Ward is over there, right?
I'm not sure.
Jay Ward?
No, Ward left.
Ward
He
left?
free agency. Yeah.
Ooh, my God, 45. I'm still like in shock. I mean, have you guys seen a contract like that?
I don't know, man. That $100 million contract that Fat Albert got was pretty amazing to me too.
Oh my God, Fat Albert was just that one was the most disastrous contract I've ever seen too.
Yeah. So
But
yeah.
did you hear what he
that
said?
part.
He admitted. Albert admitted that he only wanted the money.
Yeah,
And he
because
wasn't even
we
gonna
offered
play.
him. I think we offered him $85 million,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
and he really was like, "No, if you can give me $15 more million, I'll come. I'm like,
That's
nah,
crazy.
we good. Good. We ain't paying
That's
100
crazy.
for a defensive tackle. That's just out of the line.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Closing statement, Jroc.
Yeah, it's up in the air right now until we start playing some games. So I'm gonna leave it till after the preseason and see how we look.
All right.
All right.
My closing statement. I'm gonna say this, man. Now I had my little fruit analogy about that tight end.
That was good too.
We're out of the water with it. And
Jroc, I'm driving on the highway and everything. I had to pull over because I was dying. I was like, my man Shakes is wilding. I literally had to pull over on the freaking service road, man.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
just
that
saying,
was funny as
listen,
hell.
they did not listen to me last season, and they seen what happened. That's all I'm going to say to that, man. Listen to me. Tight ends are important. Grab one.
Definitely.
Now, if y'all got to trade one, if y'all got to give up a big future pick for one. I don't care what you do, but bring in a tight end that can score in the red zone, please. Thank you.
All right.
So, and that
Sorry, buddy.
said, that is the end of the Shakedown. We coming soon. It's going to be a 2-hour show. I'm sorry it's only a half an hour. I know y'all want more, but it's going to be more this summer, so keep tuned. And thanks for listening to the Shakedown. We out. One.
All right.
One.